You join me for the salute to the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. Declare the meeting open. Well, I did, there we are. Have a habit of that. First order of business, new year, new officers. So, I open the floor for nomination for president.
I nominate Ed Michaels for president.
Second.
Third? So we got a third on this one.
You've done such an outstanding job, Ed.
Yeah, it's only one guy I don't know can handle that.
You're such a reformed commissioner. I'm getting used to this. Any other nominations? Well, hearing none, close the nominations. Not much use in taking a vote. Thank you for your confidence. Next is Vice President. Do we hear nominations for Vice President?
I think Brad would be a fine vice president.
Second.
It's the same every year. He has proven himself.
Yeah. And if you guys need to compare notes, just holler across the field.
Any other nominations for Vice President? Hearing none, we'll close the nominations. And congratulations, Brad. Thank you, Sheriff. Approval of minutes.
I'll make that motion.
This will be for the November the 19th meeting. We all got those minutes circulated, and I had to read mine to remember, so I suppose you did too. Our December meeting was canceled due to Christmas week. So, anybody want to read the minutes? If not, I'd take a motion to approve the minutes without reading them. Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor?
Stay.
Ambulance director updates.
All three of the new trucks are in. One of them is in service.
Saw that.
The second one is ready to be in service. And the third one is just arrived, it's being striped. And we're in our new building, working out some kinks in it.
So we're going to still honor a date and do an open house, or?
I think we ought to have an open house. Let people come in and see it.
And it was like 5 degrees.
Well, we've waited this long, I'd like to see the snow off the ground. It would help a little bit on parking. The lot's pretty clear, but it still encroaches on the parking spots.
Yeah.
March should be no snow,
Might be raining.
maybe. Well, that's a maybe there.
I think it's something we should be proud of. I'm proud of it. I'm be proud of people to see it and show it all.
That's something. Well, definitely needed it.
Yes, it
The old 3 garage looks awful. Just awful.
is.
Compared to where we came from, this is...
Yeah.
Does it have an exterior sign?
Yes, it's up now.
Yep. Been up 2 weeks, maybe. Nice sign.
Still on the so.
We got a time span, we want to try to pick one now, or we want to wait till next meeting? We want to do it before the next meeting?
What do you think, Doug, as far as like interior, I mean, everything's in there you need, and furniture and labeling and kitchen
We're still, the only thing left in the old office is someone running over there when we get done here is cabinets, basically. I'll try to get a few of those moved over. We've moved some of them.
We've got one door that doesn't, handicap door that doesn't open from the inside too, or outside.
Oh.
That's the main door.
The main door.
And that's not been fixed yet. And it's finished up. They forgot the electrical connection on the hardware, and that has to be done.
First off, I guess, are we thinking about a morning event or like afternoon event, and how long, a couple hours, or?
I'd think a couple hours in the afternoon would be plenty, wouldn't you?
Our meeting in March is the 18th, will it maybe be, do our meeting all at once and go have the open house? I'm just throwing it over.
Yeah, it works for me. Gives us plenty of time to advertise that.
March the 18th.
That's how I'm reading my calendar, is our commissioners meetings will be on the 4th and the 18th, and we're usually the second meeting of the month.
I think it's Channel 2, isn't it? Come down there before. I think I owe them an invite. I told them we would, and we haven't, so.
I know the people from Regional Hospital and everybody, and also local EMS coordinator people from True Hospital, our hospital.
Maybe like 1 to 3 or something like that. I'm just throwing things out, I mean,
That's good planning.
Yeah.
I'll already be sitting in the right location, right area for the hospital board meeting.
Yeah. That's right before I went on vacation this year, so that'll work perfect.
So you gonna make a time now?
Well, if we pick the 18th, then did you say 1 o'clock, George?
I'm just thinking, until we leave here, if we want to grab a lunch and then get over there and not be pressed, if we made it 1 to 3 would be workable, or you want to do it 12:30, I mean, I'm just.
1 to 3 sounds good.
I think 1 to 3 would work real well. Okay. Run status or mileage or repairs?
2024, we had 4,447 calls, which is up about 10%. 3,558 transports. Deposits were 1,920,000. It's about 300,000 above the year. A lot of that's, 10% increase in calls plus increase in Medicaid funding, match Medicare. All that stuff. Mileage, the 69 truck and the 3477, that's the two diesels we bought back in 20. They're both over 200,000 now, but no problems. What else? There hasn't been any major maintenance.
One sent in Jasonville, is it the last one out?
Yeah, they were striping part of it this week.
Right.
It could be done, I haven't talked to them, but it's, they'll need radios for that. What I'd like to do is, since we're not probably gonna have to buy a truck in '25, even though we budgeted for it, I just want to go to the council and see if we can just spend part of that money on the power load cot for the last truck.
It didn't come with it?
No.
But the ones after that did.
Yeah, the other ones did, the Grant trucks. Well, they came with one and we took one out of the truck when we retired. Well, you know what, scratch that idea, because
Just take the one out of the truck you
I
retired.
forgot, that's the thing we were gonna talk about, is if we get rid of that, it has a power loader. So we would only, really, we need to start up, if the council even let us do that, I'd like to upgrade a couple of cots. Still gonna be a lot cheaper than buying a truck.
I think they'll work with you on that.
Well, or if you've already got the money
Yeah,
budgeted.
we just have to switch it from a truck to.
Yeah. Just like a transfer?
Transfer.
Well,
It's
that should be easy.
Probably not, and I'm gonna guess it's not in the same category, but it may be. If it happens to be in the same category, you don't need the council's permission, if it's across lines, then it's just presented and the money, yeah, we approve the transfer.
You think it'd be the same equipment, wouldn't you?
It may
The
be.
truck is
But
equipment?
no, might be,
So I talked to this, we got a new striker record here. The cots that we have, they're no longer made. They're still supporting them, but eventually they're gonna go away. And the monitors that we have, they're still supporting for several years, but they're gonna quit making those. You know how it is.
Yeah, that's capitalism.
Yeah, we came out with new ones. They're still gonna support the stuff we have, but some of our older cots that don't have the new wing sides, they're getting to where they're probably about out of
Compliance.
life. Getting those two Grant trucks is freed up having to buy trucks, so hopefully,
Might as well get your upgrades on
yeah.
whatever you can get.
They'll do cots, it'll certainly be cheaper than someone falling out on ground.
And then we'll probably have to budget for, truck in '26, which we would budget for it anyway.
Cause our wait time's a little better.
Well, yeah, right now, so actually, we're gonna have some demos, mid-year this year. So what would be nice is be able to buy one of those in '26 that's not really been used and save money. You know, I don't know, I'm just guessing, or hoping. I think our guy's gonna have two demos mid-year, so it's possible. This third truck that we just got, that was the one that was supposed to take 30 months to get it's here, so. Thanks for putting that.
So we got one new truck in operation, that's E2. And the E2 truck is parked, and we need to get rid of it. That's the one with about the 300,000 miles on it, and we have not put an engine in it.
Right.
So, this was discussed at the commissioners meeting, and, we decided that we can get rid of it according to what the board wants to do. The other one, we're talking about getting rid of, since we've gotten 3 new ones, would be the other truck that we put the engine in. And The sheriff has asked for the possibility of getting that vehicle, which I think would be the best place for that vehicle to go. We might as well get some money out of it, because we're not gonna get much when we sell it. It's also near the 300,000 mile mark,
It's
isn't it?
238.
With the new motor, or newer
The
motor.
new motor, is put in at 222, so it's got 85,000 miles and 2 years left on it.
So,
So
we
the
already
sheriff-
know it's got a transmission rebuilt and a rear end rebuilt in it, so it ought to be a good truck for them for a while.
Yeah.
Where's it gonna go?
To the sheriff's department's what we're thinking about.
What are they gonna use it for, just to,
For ERT and kind of like a bigger incident, almost like a quasi-mobile command center. And
Okay.
People out, on protracted events where it's really cold, where we can rotate people in and warm them up and different things. But the biggest probably function would be around to store our ERT, our ladders and big shields and entry tools and all the other stuff that goes along with that. The interceptors, by the time they carry all their just regular road gear and their one duffel with their gas mask and heavy shield for heavy vests and stuff, they're pretty much full.
I got you.
So we're looking for something that it wouldn't get a lot of miles, and it wouldn't get necessarily a lot of call-outs. It'd probably be used more in their training events, but
Yeah. I got you.
there'll be times that we could use it, so kind of what the commissioners agreed upon is I've got a 2017 Expedition, it's a good truck. We'd sell it, and they would be willing to take whatever we got out of the Expedition and take that money, give it to Doug, put it in his vehicle fund, and we just transfer that old ambulance to us. It's kind of, isn't that right, Marvin, did I get that?
You gonna paint it?
I doubt we'll pick it up,
Decals.
probably just re-stick it.
Decals?
Pull off the existing ones and put on some sheriff's decals.
Change the lights, put some blue lights in it.
That'd be a case of lenses, I
Yeah,
think.
Sounds like a great idea. You need
it'd
a
be way
motion?
cheaper than the Bearcat the guys want.
We need to make a motion to do that?
I think we do.
Yes, sir.
That's two different things though, right? The ambulance to George and then liquidate the other one?
That is two different things. Let's take the liquidation on the first one.
I'll make a motion to, we look to sell the first one.
Advertise for sale,
Yeah.
and we're gonna allow Doug to advertise it where he pleases.
Yeah, Doug has the authority to,
A couple people interested in it. I don't know. It's not gonna work.
Do we have to take bids, or can this be advertised and buy?
I think we have to take bids first.
Yeah, we don't have values on, we don't have a value on this. And, so procedures are a little different than they would be if they had essentially no value. It's gonna have to be advertised for bid.
so what you do in that case, a fair market on it and reserve it at that, or?
That's an option, yeah. That's certainly, roughly speaking, what the sheriff did in the commissioners meeting with the Expedition.
Okay.
That's what the reserve line.
Just let Doug do that.
I think $2,000 or $3,000 reserve.
I found out on last time I sold vehicles, and they were a little better. We did do better. It weeds out the people trying to get one for $500. You know, the used vehicle market is pretty high. Doesn't hurt to put them in there.
Well,
You wanna amend your motion to
That's
put
a motion, let Doug handle the fair market and reserve it at that, and take bids
Reserve of what amount run?
at the fair market, whatever he determines that to be, or finds out what that would be. He could find out that through Walters, can you? But I'd make a motion to let Doug handle all that.
Everybody understand the motion?
Do we know what year this is or anything?
I believe this one is the 16, but all there, we have 3 other identical, so all verified. They were all identical trucks with a couple different years, but they all confused, so I don't tell you wrong.
Did you get Sharon on that?
Do I hear a second on that motion? Motion's been made and seconded, all in favor? Okay. Next would be, let's entertain a motion to, I don't know what the number is on the ambulance, but the one with the new
It's
engine,
the 2986 truck.
2986 truck.
That's certain of it.
Trade that to the sheriff's department for his truck that he's gonna sell, and let him do as he pleases with it.
I'll get, Midwest to move the power over to the big truck.
Yeah, that'd be the way anyhow. Do we have a motion to that effect?
I'll stay on to this one.
You know what?
I'll make the motion that we selling it to the sheriff's department.
I think we're trading it to the sheriff's
Trading.
department. Well, he's gonna sell his, what is it?
Expedition?
Look at the
Expedition.
2017 Expedition, so whatever I get from that Expedition, we would just, EMS would accept that as a fee for the ambulance and transfer the ambulance to us.
So I would word that motion. We trade truck 2986 the sheriff's department
For the,
for proceeds from their sale.
from the sale of the Expedition,
2017 Expedition.
Yeah, it's a motion.
however that works out.
It's a motion to transfer 2986 to the sheriff in exchange for the sale value of the sheriff's 2017 Expedition.
Yeah,
That's my motion.
like he said,
I'll second that.
motion's been made and seconded, all in favor?
You say you had a third one, or are you gonna keep it for spare? Okay.
Yeah, I think right now, it's you know, those two trucks, well, so the E1, the truck that's an E1 now is actually what the third truck is to replace, but it's not time to replace it.
I got you, yeah, we talked about that.
It's still worth hanging on to, that truck got here not putting it on for. We're in a good problem now, we got too many trucks.
Finally.
But we got a place to put them now.
Yeah.
Inside. I'd like to keep one of them stocked and ready to go. Use it for scheduled transfer. That bariatric grant truck.
You can keep your spare truck loaded now and ready to go. In case you need a spare at a minute's notice, you don't have to unload and reload.
Yeah. And then, the only other thing is those old stair chairs and stuff we talked about the last meeting. There have been a couple local fire departments that have asked which we decided they don't want to have in the bathroom, so.
Yeah.
Those are some of the last things we gotta get rid of. We didn't get rid of all of them, so we'll keep what we didn't get rid of. Maybe so.
Those fold up, or they just fixed
They
unit?
fold up flat. You guys need one of them,
Well, I'm wondering if it might not be possibly an asset at times.
I mean, we got 4 of them, and I think there's only 2 of them that people want them, so if you want one. We were just trying to leave them in the county.
Right.
Might come in handy.
It might.
You never
Go
know,
into the trunk.
you never know what you're gonna need.
Well, it might be, one of your own get hurt and can't walk out.
That's what I'm thinking, because, we plan on throwing a backboard, or at least, not the backboard, it's the flexible type, like a canvas carry out. We'll have it stocked with a lot of stock fleet stuff, and having a backboard or something to move somebody, whoever needs to be moved. I mean, because an ERT could be even a rescue thing. I mean, you never know which two next call.
No prison transfers. They might find some in there they might like.
Could find some dangerous stuff.
Oh, shoot.
Anything else to come before the board? Any public comments?
You sure?
Hearing nothing else coming before the board, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion?
Motion made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Move my car, of course.